Oh, hello there. Welcome to Sunday. I almost said Monday. It's not. I was shortchanging you over Sunday there for a second. Welcome to Sunday here on Crafters TV. Sunday, often my favourite day of the week as well, because we always have something fabulous in the morning and then that awesome Second Chance Sunday show that comes up a little bit later in the day. Today's show is a masterclass, which is fantastic. It means that we really go in depth and look at a certain style of product or a type of product. Today, it is a brand that we're going to be focusing on. It's all about the British brand that is Hunkydory. I know we launched them around about, I guess it was about 6 months ago now here at Crafters TV. And since then, you guys have absolutely taken it to your heart and you love and adore them. What I would say is, if you're watching today, and you're a Hunkydory super fan, send us in some pictures. We would love to see the things that you've made since we launched Hunkydory here on Crafters TV. Details there along the bottom of your screen. Studio at crafterscompanion.co.uk if you want to send those pictures in to me. Now, we've got a Hunkydory masterclass, and I thought, who better to be here with me than the adorable Debbie Robinson. How are you, Debbie?
Good morning, Joe. I'm fine, thank you very much. Back in my comfort zone, back up here at HQ, and I am so excited for this one because it's my first ever Hunkydory show. So I'm really excited because if anybody does know me and has been following me for some time, they'll know that that's actually where I started my craft journey, with the Hunkydory craft kits, along with another company as well. This is where I started, so I absolutely love and got my hands to play on some amazing things today. So yeah, really looking forward to the show, Joe. Two gorgeous collections we've got, plus some more things. So I'll show you a little bit more in a moment.
Yeah, lots of like bits in this show as well. So things like your gilding flakes, if you want the prism mists, the gemstone rolls, we've got all of that stuff on the show, but we've got very, very low stocks across a lot of items. So what I would say, this show, more than any, get yourself over to the website www.crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. You've got some great prices in this show. However, what we don't have are really deep stocks in anything. So definitely get yourself over there. I want to give you a heads up on something that we'll be seeing a little bit later in the show firstly. It's a Hunkydory Rose Quartz collection that I'm talking about. You've got toppers, concept cards, inserts and a little book in here as well. 36.37 if you're in the UK. 54.57 if you are in the US. We also have as well the Midnight Botanica. Now I'm going to take you through this live because there is so much in here that you are getting. So let's start off firstly with the topper collection. Now you're going to get 8 sheets of toppers in here. You'll get 4 designs and you'll get 2 sheets of each, which is awesome. Now what you've also got is this cheat sheet here as well. And on the cheat sheet, what you see is all the different concept cards that you've got here, as you can see. So it gives you loads of designs and inspiration. So you know that straight off the bat, you're going to be able to put these together. And the great thing is about Hunkydory, whether you're an experienced crafter, I think you're going to love it because you're going to mix in some of your other stash with it. Or if you are a new crafter, it's going to be really easy to put these together as is. I love this one. It's a bit dark and mystical, but it's shiny. So you've got your toppers here, which is awesome. 8 sheets of the toppers. Now, the great thing is about these topper sheets is there is no waste at all. Every single last bit of this has been made use of, even down to things like the frames here. You see with this topper, you've actually got 3 frames that you're going to be able to use with that as well, which is awesome. And then you've got another 4 there in the same designs. We've also then got your papers that go with this. So you've got 16 sheets of, I want to say this is a 300 GSM cardstock that you've got here because it is so thick. You're going to be able to use this for boxes and your card blanks. You're going to be able to fussy cut this if you want to. It's a really good heavyweight of cardstock that you've got there. So you've got that included too in that collection. So that is your topper collection, if you will. You've then got the inserts. Now I know they're called inserts. I think they're too gorgeous to use just as inserts alone. And if you want to, you absolutely can use these. Let me turn it around so you can see that properly. Sorry, one second. You can also use these on the outside of your cards as well. So you've got your inserts in here in this collection. You've got absolutely loads of those in there for you, all in the corresponding colorways to match the rest of your collection as well. So you've got that. Now, what you've also got in here as well, something else that we don't see an awful lot of, is you've got these beautiful DL toppers in here. So you can see these are awesome. Trim these down for a bookmark, maybe snip into these, create something like a box frame, split them up. You've got 2 different toppers there if you so wish, but again, really lovely sentiments within these as well, and I think they're awesome. As tags they would work wonderfully, and again things like box frames, they would be absolutely awesome. You've got those in there in this collection, which is awesome. What you've then got as well is you've got your little book. Now the little book is fabulous because what you've got in here is you've got 48 toppers. That means that could be 48 cards ready to go. It's so heavyweight and thick, this collection. I'm struggling to flick through it. But what you can see is here you've got all of these beautiful designs. Now the wonderful thing is you've got 4 of each design, four of each, and 12 different designs. So if you want to do traditional decoupage, you want to fussy cut these and decoupage them up, they are absolutely perfect for allowing you to do that. You get all of that, guys, for $29.95 if you're in the UK, or $42.45 if you are in the US. So absolutely avail of that. You've got £20 off in the UK. You've got $28 off in the US. 20% though of that has already sold through. Right. I'm going to take you through this lovely lot because we have got the most gorgeous collection of adorable squirrel. You're going to get 24 sheets of each of these. So you're going to get this really lovely sort of denim and linen collection, which is awesome. You're going to get that in there. If you love inky backgrounds, but you don't have all the inks and the know-how to do it, don't worry, because you're going to get 24 sheets of this gorgeous watercolour collection in here. Honestly, get your disco balls out, get on your platforms, because this Midnight Rainbow is like a disco. That's what it reminds me of. It is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to love that. You're going to get 24 sheets of that in there. You're going to get the paper and wood in here as well. Now this looks like journal paper on the front, but it's actually a cardstock, and it's all different types of papers and woods in there. So you've got that one included. You get 24 sheets of that. And then not any old ombre. You get the abstract ombre in here as well, and again sort of faux inky background techniques. You've got 120 sheets in here for $33.55 or $50.35. So it's really awesome quality. It's adorable scoreable, and for anyone that hasn't seen adorable scoreable and don't know what that's about, it basically means you don't get any crack in your crease, which is good. So you've got this bendy ink technology in here, which means that as you score it and burnish it, you don't get that horrible cracking that sometimes you can get with inferior paper. So no crack in your crease. That's what the adorable scoreable is going to give you. Gilding flakes. These are so popular. Whenever we bring them to you, they've literally sold out, I think, in every single show that we've brought them to you. This here is your gold. You can get that one, and also put this in a bigger container. It will feel like a 2-litre plastic container. They expand that out to loads. We've also got the silver available to you as well, and finally you've also got the copper, sorry, here as well. $3.99 each or $5.99. You get them all for 3 of them for £12. So I definitely grab them. I don't think, again, we have as much stock as we require on those. They seem to sell out every single time. Loads of you chatting away with me in the comments. Sarah Brown is saying hello from Australia. Jill's in North Yorkshire. Georgie Ann says hi from Clearwater. Belinda in Connecticut is here as well. Laura's saying good afternoon, Debbie and Joe. Yay, Hunkydory, can't wait. Anne-Louise is saying good morning and happy Sunday. Jean loves Hunkydory. Thea says I couldn't sleep at all last night waiting for this fun show with Joe and Debbie. Anne says I got these a while back when they first offered that they are better in person. I don't know what picture she's on about there. Maybe she's on about the Midnight Botanica. Whatever you're going for, whether it's the rose quartz, which is on the screen just here, $36.37 or $54.57 if you want to get that. Don't forget to get your pictures into me. Don't forget to come and have a bit of a gossip and a natter. Sundays are great for gossiping. We love a gossip. A natter, for anyone in the US that doesn't know what that means, a natter is like a bit of a chit chat. You know, you just, you know, when you're just having a bit of a gossip. When you see your neighbour in the hallway and you haven't seen them for ages and you just have a bit of a catch up, that's a little bit of a natter. Anyway, right, I know Debbie's got loads that she wants to share with us through this show. Debbie, how you've been beavering away over there, haven't you? Getting inspired, seeing new ideas, changing all your demos around. Your creative juices, Debbie, they overflow by the looks of it this morning.
Oh, well, it's because it's such gorgeous quality. One thing you can be assured of with anything to do with Hunkydory is the quality of the cardstock is top notch. You all know that Craig loves Hunkydory. It's where he started his crafted journey, funnily enough, and he loves it. I love it. I know all the other team members on our team absolutely love it because the quality is outstanding. The collections are fabulous. The colorways are beautiful. But honestly, can I tell you how easy these are to work with? They are so easy to work with. You saw me, Joe, literally half an hour before the show, I had this little light bulb moment and I just thought, right, I'm making a quick card. And it took me all of 5-10 minutes to make because these are super quick, super easy to use, but you lose none of that quality and none of that, do you know, that richness when you're looking at a card, when you know what I mean, Joe, by that eye hand, when you're looking at something, that top quality card, that's exactly what you get with Hunkydory products. Absolutely beautiful and a dream to work with as well. Now I'm going to start with the Rose Quartz Dreams collection. Now that's a lot in that collection, Joe.
It's a lot for £36, isn't it?
It's a mammoth collection because there's the inserts in there. Is the little book in there as well?
You've got the little book in there.
I mean, that little book in itself. Let me just grab my little book out of my bag for a second, Joe. The little
you grab your little book.
Just look how many you're getting in there. This is insanely good value
it's
for money.
Worth $9.99, just the little book on its own, Debbie.
Absolutely, and you get the inserts, like I said. What you also get though, and what I'm going to start with first, are these beautiful concept cards. Now these really are gorgeous, Joe. So if I'm going to show you exactly what you can make with them because I was playing with these yesterday and absolutely love them. So if we just go above for a second so that you can see what I'm meaning, but the concept cards of these Thank you very much. It's like you listen then, did you? He were keeping up with him, weren't he? But you've got two, and I say two concepts, you've got enough in this one kit to make 8 beautiful quality cards. And this is one of them, which is the pop-out card, but there is also as well an easel card. So this is what I'm going to ask really nicely, if we can go back to the side again. You said a cheat sheet, Joe. It is a cheat sheet.
It is, isn't it?
Absolutely, it's really beautiful. Right, let me just go there for a second. There we go. But look how beautiful these cards are. From the outside of the card to when you open it up, you've got this beautiful pop-out feature. Can you see there? That lovely, glorious swan. All the gorgeous decoration on here, and then even the beautiful verse. And this is, even with the toppers, Joe, that is absolutely gorgeous. All folds up. And what we haven't mentioned in there is that you also get an envelope for each one to go in.
Awesome.
Now the other awesome one in there, and I'm going to show you, because I'm going to take you through both of these, how easy they are to make, is, can we go back to the side again for a second? Thank you very much. Is this lovely easel card as well. So you can see that beautiful rosette easel card, really beautiful. And again, inside there comes the cardstock to be able to make your own box that fits that in perfectly,
like a mini
as
pizza
well.
box.
It's literally everything's been thought about when it comes to this kit. It is absolutely fabulous. And then of course you could decorate your box with the insert papers, or look at this, Joe. It's like they've been made to fit. You could actually put one of the little toppers in there as well.
Nice.
So you could actually make a beautiful matching box as well. Do you want to see how easy they are to put together though, Joe?
Yes, please.
I'm going to do the pop-out one first. Now, the cheat sheet is a great idea because it actually gives you all the instructions, step-by-step instructions on how to put these together. And it really is very straightforward to do. And the lovely thing about these, no die cutting necessary. No machines, no nothing. I'm not using no Gemini, no nothing today. It is completely all about pure card crafting. And like I said, Joe, this is exactly where I started in my crafting journey. And it's all, did I tell you what it is? It's the fault of me Auntie Jean. My beloved Auntie Jean, who's no longer here with us, bless her, but was a huge Hunkydory fan. And that's where I got my addiction from as well. So which is where I started my crafting journey. Now look how easy this is to put together. I'm just going to pull my board just down here a little bit so that you can get to see that a little bit better. There you go. Everything comes out in one fell swoop and is all scored as well, Joe. There's nothing for you to do.
Easy peasy.
Literally easy peasy crafting. So I'm just going to pop all my elements out straight away, and then I'll show you how easy this is to put together. Now, because some of the elements in this kit have got some more intricate parts, and I'll speak about that in a moment, they're going to need a little bit of, I say prizing, you just pull them out, literally. There may be what we call a little bit of a pip left over.
Right.
So what you need there, Joe, is your little teeny weeny scissors. So get your little snipper scissors. Our Craig got a name for these. I can't remember, but they're little snipper scissors.
Oh, I don't know.
And all you need to do is just take off that little pip, and it's a quick, simple job like that. But you've got everything you need to make this card. So again, I'm so sorry, but I don't know what's happening with my camera angle today, so I'm just going to move that over there for a second. We've got the fold, we've got the insert, and this insert has even got 3 score lines in here. And all you're going to do, Joe, for this one is push that up in the middle. And you can take, if you want to get a more, what's the word, burnished score line, grab your burnishing tool and just give it a little burnish across there. So again, that is how you put that together. How simple was that? And then all you're going to do is open this up, and you choose either glue or tape pens, whichever one it is that you want to use. So all you're going to do is pop on, oops, would help if I got my tape ready there, Joe. Just pop on some tape pen. I'm just going to pop that literally into the card. Now just bear in mind that when you are opening it up, have your little butterfly there on the top part, but before you stick anything, just make sure you get your bottom bit in. And you don't put any glue, Joe, let me just explain. You don't put any glue on this bit here, this mechanism. It's just on these 2 bases that is where you're going to put your glue. Wet glue is great because obviously it means you've got that bit of wiggle time. Obviously our tape pens, we call them pens, but they're not really a tape pen, they're an ultra strong adhesive. And again, you're just going to position that, and that is how you get your fold. And all it is Look at that. Insert done, base done. All we're going to do now is pop on, and we're going to have that beautiful swan because she is absolutely gorgeous. Now in here, not only is the kits there to make all those 4 cards of the rosettes and also, but you're getting these decoupage sheets as well, and so you can build them up as well, Joe.
And
absolutely
they're designed
fabulous.
to go with the concept element.
They're designed, absolutely, they're designed to go there. Now, what have I done with my swan? Have I used that other swan? Oh, I have.
Oh, Debbie.
Oh, well, it doesn't matter. Do you know what, Joe? It doesn't matter because I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm getting all my little pieces mixed up. Let me just move that there for a second out of the way. You're just going to literally pop either foam pads or something like that onto there. And I'm looking for foam pads. I know our Tracy said we'd got some foam pads down here, but they're the little teeny weeny ones that Debbie doesn't like using because of silly nails that we've got. I need bigger foam pads. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my 3D collal glue for this part, and you're just going to pop it where you've got this little fold here. You're just going to put your glue just on that front part, not on the back bit, just on the front bit. And I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll use me oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Tracy. Tracy, she's a good girl, she is. Absolutely fabulous. And I'm just going to pop that onto there because I want it to pop out a little bit more as well. But you could use tape if you want to keep it flat. I just want a little bit of dimension on mine. So I'm going to pop her on a foam pad. Let's just peel that off. And you're going to pop her on there. And then literally, you've got your fold, your card, all ready to go. And all I'm going to do then is I've got all these pieces now with the sentiments on there, and I'm going to put those on. Do you know what? Do you know what? There we go. Yeah, that's it. I thought I'd done it all wrong then, Joe. I thought I got it wrong way around. But again, you're just going to pop whether it's going to be a foam pad on there or your chunky glue. You put whatever it is that you want to have on there. And again, all I'm going to do, peel that off, and then good to go. Let's pop happy birthday up this one, and we'll have this one at the bottom as well. And look at that, Joe. How long did that take to put that card together? Do you know when you have those moments where people come to you at home and say, I need a card, can you make me a card? You can say, yeah, absolutely. So can we go to the side view for this one, please? We're getting there. No, not Joe, me. We're back onto me. There we go. And there you go. You've got that beautiful feature where it pops out, absolutely gorgeous, folds flat, and goes then into the envelope, ready to send to your recipient.
Who are you sending it to?
Ooh, that's a good one. Who would I send mine to, Joe? Probably somebody in my family. If my Auntie Jean was still here, bless her, she'd definitely be getting one of those. Now, that was that element of that cardstock, but we've also got the rosette one as well. Do you want me to show you that? Easy to put that one together, Joe?
Oh, yes. Why don't you?
Absolutely. So let's move that to one side.
Before you do that, though, can I just give you a heads up?
Of course you can.
I'll take you through them in a minute. But
no,
the
you do that now while I'm getting ready.
Pop A topper pads. I'll go through. Shall I go through them now? Let's go through them now. So there's 4 different topper pads in here. Now they're awesome. They're a little bit like the little books, but they're bigger. They are a 6x6 size. You've got 3 of each set in here, so you've got 54 in total, which is awesome. And you've got 3 of 15 different ones. So the great thing about these is what you've got is the toppers, but they're all laid out. Now they're awesome, and they are designed, or they're split into different things. This one is for gentleman's pick. Now, I know that sounds a bit strange, but I know a lot of crafters do really struggle with those more masculine things of cards, so this would be a great one to go in there. Then we've got the lady's choice. It reminds me, does anyone else want to burst into hairspray when they say the lady's choice? And this one's got your lovely themes in here, like all cake and scales and cooking and flowers. And heels. I mean, I think I'd like this one as well. There you go. So you've got that one in there too. Then animal magic is this one just here. I've got like animal magic. I've got visions of animals doing magic tricks now in my head. But this has got gorgeous things like the foxes, the monkeys, some playful imagery, some more grown-up imagery in here as well. Oh, isn't he a little cutie there? And we've got some things that are more for sort of new baby cards. There's a real good mix of occasions even within the different themes here, and you get playtime in here too. There's 400 elements in each one of these, so you're getting over 1,600 elements in total for this price here, and this one is aimed more at the children. You've got loads of different lovely themes in here, gorgeous imagery again, as we come to expect from all of this. Some of them are a little bit more refined as well. It really is gorgeous. However, guys, we don't have anywhere near as much stock of these as we would like. 40% of these has already sold out and gone, and I know just how busy it is already on them. Lots of you chatting away, lots of you letting me know what you've been buying and ordering as well. Don't forget to get those pictures into me as well. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk if you want to share with us some of the things you've been making. Right, are you ready for me, Debbie?
Oh, well, do you know, I realised my little faux pas, Joe, while I was busy there. Do you know I said I'd lost my swan?
Yeah.
I haven't lost my swan at all because I was doing the butterfly one. I mean, what am I like?
Debbie, what are you like?
What am I like? So I quickly reshuffled that around because I just put my little butterfly on. So let me show you it again, what it should have looked like. Not with the swan, because this was my butterfly one. Of course it was. And the wonderful thing is that you also get on this sheet, you get your element to pop on. Now, like that cheat sheet, if you'd have followed the cheat sheet like Debbie didn't do, you'd have known that. And you've got these lovely pieces that go on to give that real 3D, lovely floating effect. So yes, that's where it was. It wasn't the fact that I'd lost my swan. It was the fact that I put the wrong topper on the card. So that's the butterfly element.
Don't get your swans and your schmetterlings confused,
because
Debbie.
last night, Joe, when I was sat at my table making my cards up, I did the swan last night because that's the one that I did last night with the swan. That's what, you know.
All's well that ends well, Debbie. All's well that ends well.
Of course it is with anything. Thing is, though, about that kit, because it's the rose quartz theme, them gorgeous pink tones running through it, the florals, the butterflies, the swans and all those kind of things, you can do a little bit of a mix and match if you want to. Now, talking of mix and match, in this card kit there is also this beautiful easel feature, and again you're getting enough to make 4. Now the one I did yesterday, and Debbie's put it down again, there we go, I made one already with it, so you've got another 3 on there as well. The cards are already easy to go to, very, very simple, and it's a case of just choosing which one. Now, like going back to that cheat sheet, Joe, the cheat sheet actually gives you an indication of what will look for the easel cards, what goes with what. So you could use your card base and know that you're matching your rosette, so you'll know when you pick up your sheet which one that goes for. So with that said, let's show you how easy this is to put together. Now, this is the swan one. This is the swan one, Joe. So I'm going to take my swan base. Now this is really simple. Again, very, very easy to do. When you look at this, Joe, this is for the back for writing on your sentiment. What I would just say is if you're sending this to a card to somebody and you're not selling these, write this on, write your piece on there before you actually put it together.
Okay.
And just because of the nature of how this folds. So this is the easel created into straightforward, fold over, and you've got your lovely easel feature already. You take your your top sheet, and all you're going to do is bring out these 2. These are fabulous. This is going to make your lovely rosette. So also again, literally come straight out. Take all your pieces, pop them up. Do you know the foiling in this, Joe? We haven't even talked about that foiling, how gorgeous the foiling is.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Absolutely beautiful. This is the base for your rosette, and then these are all the extra elements, and you're just going to literally gently tease them out, but I'm not even using any scissors, I'm not using a die cutting machine, and the wonderful thing about these as well is, Joe, you've got all this space here. Don't be throwing any of this away. You could actually take your guillotine and use that as a trim for something else in your crafting, or if you've got punches, do you know, like flower punches or things like that, you could punch out some beautiful flowers. So don't throw that away. I would save that and pop that for a use another time. So what we're going to do now, Joe, is put this rosette together. So I've got my easel base, and then this one is a simple case of just a folding, and it takes a couple of minutes to do this one. You're going to take the strip, fold back on itself, mountain, valley, mountain, valley, and because the score lines are all in for you, it takes a couple of minutes to do this, but very, very easily.
What can you get rosettes for? Because I know you get them for like horsey things, don't you, rosettes?
You do? Well,
do you get rosettes for other stuff as well?
I once won one for a drawing competition when I was very, very young. a drawing. I drew a
competition, okay.
horse.
What else can you win a rosette for? Let me know in the comments, what have you got rosettes for? I always wanted to be, you know when you have like a carnival, Debbie, and they have like the girls and they're dancing and they've got their little batons and they throw them up in the air. I always wanted to be one of those, but apparently boys couldn't do that. So when I was a kid. So, but yeah, I mean, maybe living in a different time now, boys and girls, you know, we can do what we want these days. Maybe I need to go back. I could see me in a leotard, couldn't you, Debbie?
Oh, absolutely. You'd look fabulous in a leotard. I can see you now, Joe. Literally,
it would be like all the single ladies video in UK carnival form.
Oh dear. Now, all you're going to do once you've done this, I'm sorry, Joe, but I've just got a vision in my head of you in a tutu and a leotard and everything else going round stage. That's what I just came into my head.
Happy Sunday, Debbie.
Happy Sunday indeed.
What a time to be alive, eh?
Right, what we're going to do now is put these two pieces together. So take some high tack tape, your tape pen will do as well. I'm going to use red liner tape though for this one, and you're just going to pop one on one end. So I'm just going to pop that just onto here, and let's just trim that down. And then we're going to repeat that. Now what you need to do is put these together. So you're going to fold that up on itself. And I'm just going to make sure that that's going to be a valley and a mountain and a valley and a mountain when I've done that. Yep, it should be. And if not, it's easy to do because the score lines are all ready in for you. There's no... Oh, you took it all off there. Did you see me strip it all off, Joe? Let's just take that back. So I'm just going to lift my red liner tape up. And then I'm just going to pop that on top of it. Making sure that you've got your pattern going the same way as well when you're doing this. But literally just stick that on top of that tab. And then you make sure that you've got that stuck down and that you've got your valley and your mountain going off again. So I'm just going to make sure that I've got straight right.
Loads of people letting me know what they've gone for and what they've got. Deborah says she's got the Midnight Botanica, but she drew a blank. She's not used them yet, so could do with some ideas. I think there might be some ideas coming up in the show, don't you, Debbie?
Oh, absolutely. I'm going to take you through, we're going to do a lovely pop-out gatefold card. We're going to do a lovely jacket fold card. We're going to do some boxes. Oh, I'm going to try and squeeze as much as I can in this next hour and a half that we've got.
Awesome.
Now, we've done all those folds, so that's all ready. We've got all those folds in place. I'm just going to make sure I've got nice... If you know, like I said, all the score lines are in there, but if you want to add that extra bit of crease, then take your bone folder and give that a nice... burnish, that's the word I'm looking for. Burnish, yeah. But what we're going to do now is we need to put this together. So we're going to just pop a little bit of tape again. In fact, I'll speed this up. Let me just pop my... get my tape pen. And so pop that just on one end and then bring that together. So you're going to pop those last two pieces together. And I'll just make sure I've got my valley and my fold again. Yes, you have. So that it looks like this at the moment, Joe. Now, when you've got all your burnishes into place, what you're going to do is just turn it in. And I'm just going to get your base. There's a little bit of a diamond dot in the middle, so it gives you an idea. Can you see that? So it gives you an idea. But what you're going to do with this now is fold it down in on itself. So bring that down, fold it in. There we go. Let me make sure I've got, and this is why I'm saying make sure you've got all your valleys and your mountains all nice and burnished. There we go. But that's how simple that is to put together. What you need now to do, Joe, is just move that to one side. I'm going to bring in my hot glue gun. I'm going to put a globule.
A globule.
Globule of glue.
Such a good word, isn't it?
It is. I think.
Do you know what?
I heard Sarah say it.
Do you know what we should do? Should we have? I think we should have a bit of word fun in the comments today.
Oh, now
favourite word or a great word? Because you know sometimes you hear a word, don't you? You think, blimey, that's a good word.
It is a good word.
Let's have some word. Let's be word geeks in the comments and give me some good words. Any good words for me in the gallery that you'd like to share?
No, Joe, while I'm waiting for this, while you're waiting to get this, what I'm just going to say is use that little diamond dot in the middle on your base of there to use as a guide to put this in. I knew I'd end up dropping something again. And again, just pop your glue gun. Now, if you are using hot glue, just be very careful when you are putting this together. But keep that there. And I'm just going to hold that for a second, Joe, until that takes. And then we're going to pop on the toppers. But this bit will be your rosettes all done. But I just need need to make sure that that stays nice and dry. Have you got a couple of seconds,
Absolutely.
Joe, while I just let this
Do you know,
set?
I thought of one, Debbie, that I heard yesterday on Instagram, that a friend messaged me, erstwhile. I'd never heard it before.
A what?
Erstwhile. E-R-S-T-W-H-I-L-E. Erstwhile.
I've not
and
heard
it means
of that
previous or former.
Oh.
Yeah, previous or former, erstwhile.
How would you use that in a sentence,
I've
Joe?
no idea. Someone said my erstwhile Essex friend about me the other day because I used to live in Essex and now I don't live there anymore.
I keep forgetting you're an Essex boy.
Essex friend, apparently. Yes, there you go. That's my offering for this Sunday. A lot of questions coming in about the gilding flakes as well. Debbie, do you think we'll be having a little look at those at any point over the next hour and a half?
Powders, the sprays, the mist, the
Brilliant.
glimmer mist, and the gilding flakes. Yes, we will definitely.
Right. Anne Louise says, Joe, add fire to the batons and become a fire dancer.
What?
I just think we'd have to get used to the smell of singed hair a lot. And no one likes that smell, do they? Thanks for the suggestion, Anne-Louise. Evelyn says she's made a Halloween wreath with rosettes. Do you have a picture of it, Evelyn? Because I would love to see it if you do. Send us that in studio@craftscompanion.co.uk. Tall Chicky says stupendous is a fun word.
Oh, I love that word.
Stupendous is a good word. Lush is Erin's favourite new British word at the moment. Lush meaning like good or lovely or awesome. Lush. Laura loves canny because she is a canny lass. Canny is a northeastern word, so like around Newcastle, it means like really good. Really good. And Erin also loves that we say off you pop. Katie Wilson loves tickety boo. It makes her laugh every single time. Tickety boo. It's an absolutely good one. Absolutely. Keep them coming into me. I feel like Susie Dent in Dictionary Corner today. How are you getting on over there, Debbie?
I'm all right. I'm just popping my centre part down now. So I'm just holding it into place because for some reason I don't think my hot glue gun is as hot temperature as it should be. Right. However, you could use chunky glue.
Chunky glue. Love
the chunky glue. Absolutely, you could. But once you've got that into place, you can see now you've got your lovely rosette, and then all you're going to do is build it up with so the largest one, and then the next one down is this gorgeous one here. I can see this is not sticking down, Joe. For some reason, I can't get this to stick today. So let me just give a second. In fact, do you know what I'm going to? I'm going to my trusty chunky glue. I am going to my trusty chunky glue. I am indeed. Now you will have to let the chunky glue dry again, like the hot glue. But once you've got that on, hold that into place.
What a gorgeous concept.
It is a beauty. It's absolutely a stunning concept. And then I'm just going to use some pads just on here to lift this up because I want to give it a little lift up feature as well. And then when you've popped that on, let's just pop that down there. You're going to then choose which piece on here you want. Now, this is the swan, Joe. This was my swan where I was going. So I'm going to pop my little... Can you see how beautiful that is? And that lovely floral feature, all that gorgeous foiling and that lovely rosette. If you want to shape them, you can give it a little bit of a shape as well. But I'm going to pop on a bit of glue and I'm just going to place this onto the center part of that as well. So let's just pop it. In fact, let me turn that round there for a second. Oh, don't tell me I've stuck that in there now. Do you know me and glues today, Joe?
What have you done, Debbie?
I think I've stuck my pad down. I've got glue on my glass mat there and I didn't realise I put it down on glue. But let's go back and take my little swan. Let's pop her on there. There we go. And there we've got that rosette. Now all you're going to do, Joe, is pop on here now some glue on the bottom part of this easel. So I'm going to use our tape pen. And then we're going to pop the rosette and that on there. Look at it. I don't know what's wrong with glue, Joe. Absolutely no idea what is wrong with my glue. It's having a bad Sunday. It is having a bad Sunday. But there we go. That is now your easel done. And we just need a little stopper. Let's just pop that there. We need a little stopper. What better way is we've got all these features on here. And again, just take your chosen foam pad, that's the word I'm looking for, Joe. And then I'm going to pop that onto there as well. And this is going to act as my topper. Let's just pop that there.
Awesome.
They are beautiful, though. They're so easy to do. Just don't know what is wrong with this glue, though. There is some real issues going off with my glue that I have never had before. So let me just pop a little bit more down onto there. and I'm not sure what it is, whether I've got a dodgy batch. Let's just pop that there for a second. Yep, everything seems to be all falling to pieces on this one, Joe, but there we go. I'm going to pop that on there and then literally pop that down. Wait, let that set and then just decorate that up. Let me just show you for a second. I don't know what's going off with these camera angles either today, but there you go. You can see just how beautiful that is, and it's very quick and easy. Just make sure that you do let your glue set though before you pop it together.
Awesome.
And then you could add things like your gems. So I've put a little, on my butterfly one, I've popped some gems just into the middle because we've got lots of gems on the show as well, Joe.
Awesome. Right, I'm going to run you back through what you get in there. So Debbie's already taken us through that concept card element. So that is what you're getting, all of that there. There's your different concept cards that you have, and you've seen how they go together really beautifully. I'm going to take you through the topper collection next, because I don't know, when I think about Hunkydory, it's these topper collections that I think about. All of that gorgeous inspiration on there, so you know that you're going to have something to work with or towards, which is brilliant. I love the colourways on this as well. I mean, it's girly, isn't it? It's super girly. I love it. Those snogging swans there as well. We've also got the gorgeous dresses in here. You've got the beautiful roses there, as well as the wonderful little schmetterlings. And again, you've got two of each of the 4 different designs here in your topper collection. Then what you have is your paper. So you've got 16. You've got 8 printed and foiled papers, and you've got 8 printed papers within here as well. I say papers, it's a cardstock that you're getting, so 310 GSM weight that you've got there. That is your topper collection right there. Then what you've got are the gorgeous inserts. Now the inserts I love. It's the same imagery carrying through, but it's very subtle. If you wanted to fussy cut these, absolutely you could do that, and they would work beautifully if they were fussy cut, which is awesome. So let me give that the other way around now. I feel like you've got a lot of those you weren't seeing there the other way. There you are. You can see those now. So you get all of your inserts in there. What you also are then getting as well is your little book, and the little book is absolutely fabulous. The imagery that's in here is going to match and correspond with the designs that are, of course, in the paper pad there as well. This one has been very well used. There is a lot of pages missing out of this one, I can assure you. I think Craig's had his fingers in this one. You've got 150 sparkling pages. That's what it says there. 36, 37 or 54, 57 to get you all of that. I think it's an absolute steal at that price. If you are looking for something a little bit less pink, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with pink. I love a bit of pink. Let me show you the Midnight Botanica. Something a little bit more mysterious, a little bit more grown up, one might say, maybe a little bit more refined. Then we've got the Midnight Botanica on the show as well. This is awesome. It is floral, but very dark floral. I love that it's all on this shiny cardstock. It is so shiny, this cardstock. You've got, again, 8 different pages of toppers within here. Every single part of every single page taken care of. You've got frames which allow you to create effortless matte and layers very easily as well. Then what you've got in here is you've then got your cardstock. So you've got your printed and your printed mirror cardstock is what you've got here all the way through, which is gorgeous. 16 sheets of that also. Then what we've got are, I'm going to show you these. I think these are awesome, these little DL toppers. And it's a DL topper stash. We don't normally bring these to you. I don't know any other brands that actually do these. What you've got are awesome sentiments in here. So thank you for all that you are and all that you do. How lovely. Live in the moment and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering. How gorgeous is that? So these really beautiful little sentiments in here, you can either cut them out, or what you can do, fussy cut them. I just use them, get your guillotine on there, cut them out as a side topper. There's loads of different options that you've got when it comes to using those. If you do like to make DL size cards, you're going to be able to do it really easily with those. Let me share with you the inserts as well, and the inserts gorgeous in this collection. Again, it's very muted in comparison to the main collection, the topper collection that you've got, but again, absolutely gorgeous with that same imagery pulled all the way through, which is brilliant. Then what you've got here is you have got your little book, which is this one here, and it is gorgeous. You have got 4 of each of these designs in here, so that means with those little snippers that Debbie was showing showing you. If you love to fussy cut, you could get in here and do loads of traditional decoupage with these. They're also great as little toppers. I think just put punch a hole in the corner, feed a bit of ribbon through, you've got an instant tag ready to go. Use them all as tags. You've then got what, 48 tags in there if you want to use them in that way, which is awesome. $29.95 or $42.45 gets you absolutely all of that, which is incredible. It really is brilliant value for money. Lots of you give me your favourite words. Goppin, I think that's how you say it. G-O-W-P-I-N, goppin, or galpin, or Gorpin.
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 It's Scottish for throbbing, apparently. Oh, my finger is gorpin. I've never heard that one before. Have you heard that one? It's a new one on me.
Gorpin means for us in Barnsley, it means nosying, looking. Gorpin.
Oh, gorping.
You're having a good old gorp.
Well, it means throbbing in Scotland, apparently. Liz says procrastinating is her favourite word. She loves that one, especially when it comes to her crafting. Fantabulous would be mine, says Sarah Brown. Mary says bang on is her favourite term. Bang on or banging on? Because they're two different sort of always... You bang on, you're like on the money, aren't you? But banging on is like, oh, it won't shut up. Banging on. Let me try this one. Thanks for this, Marianne. Egregious. E-G-R-E-G-I-O-U-S. Egregious. Is that how you say it? Meaning just worse than horrible. But she says her favourite word is festive. They are two very, very different words. What's the word you use the most, Debbie, would you say? Mine is fabulous, I think. I say it about absolute. Oh, isn't that fabulous? Fabulous and cute as well. Oh, isn't that cute? Everything can be cute. There's someone over there getting a parking fine. Oh, isn't that cute? My friend's like, no, it's not cute at all. Have you got any that you use loads, Debbie?
Well, I don't personally think I do, but then people tell me that I do. I use lots of words all the time, like certain sentences together. But I do use fabulous a lot. Trying to think of some other words. I'm gonna have to think of that one, Joe, because it's hard to think, isn't it? Because when you say these words, you don't realise you're saying them a lot.
Yeah, you got your sayings, haven't you, Debbie?
I've definitely got some sayings.
What you like? What am I like? That's it. Tracy, we can't tell you what her most used words are, unfortunately. Egregious is how you pronounce that last word, apparently. Egregious.
There
That's
you an unusual word.
Thank you to Taylor, our social media superstar, for spelling it phonetically for me afterwards. You know you're from Essex when people have to phonetically spell things out for you in the comments. Right, it's getting very busy. A lot of stuff, very low stock, as I said earlier. So if there's something you want on the website, especially like the gemstone rolls, the spritzes, the gilding flakes to a degree, all of those things are moving very, very quickly, and we don't have an awful lot of stock of them at the moment. So what are you going to share with us next? Is it Midnight Botanica next?
Oh,
Debbie?
it's beautiful, this one. It is, because I've just come from really rose, pinks, all those kind of things. But what you can be guaranteed throughout any of these collections is that quality again. And this one's no exception. It's absolutely beautiful. If you love your darker, I mean, look at the mirror card on there. It's just beautiful. That gorgeous sheen that you get. Now, this is one of the cards that the design team members have done from Hunkydory. It's absolutely beautiful. And you've got the toppers as well, so you can build up your toppers. And I'll go through those sheets with you in a moment. Have you had a little flick through those sheets, Joe? Have you shown everyone?
I have had a little flick through the topper sheets.
Yeah, have you flicked through them? Oh, that's good. That's good, because you're going to be able to make lots and lots of cards. Let's not forget though, think of all the things that you have in your stash. So this was one of our storybook dies that we did quite about 2 years ago now. But you could use that and look at the sheen and the shimmer that you're getting on this. This is all about the florals. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now this is one of those DL panels, Joe. Simply just used and then just lifted off, add some gems on there and add the sayings. And you can make super quality. I mean, when you go into shops, if you were to go into a shop that sold, you know, cards like this, these would be absolutely £3-4 per pop for a card. But look how fabulous. So if you are using these kits to make and sell, which is what my Auntie Jean did, God love her, she used to do it for the hospice that she was at. She used to make them all, sell them all, and then give all the money to the hospice. But literally she always used the Hunkydory kits because of that quality. Now these are stunning. The one that I've done, which is the one I'm going to take you through now, is a favourite fold of mine called a jacket fold.
Fold?
A jacket fold, yeah. Do you know the shine, and is that good on these cameras? glamorous. Can you see how beautiful that shimmer is? But this is a beautiful jacket fold card, and then I've literally used some of the acetate that's on the show just to attach, and it's given it like a beautiful feature in the middle of that card. But I'm going to show you how easy it is to put this fold together and how easy it is to put that card together as well, Joe. So let me just move those out of the way for a second. Just give me a second. There we go. But what you're going to do is choose, and it is a case of choosing which topper sheet you're going to use with which cardstock, with which insert. So I've just chosen an insert, I've chosen a piece of cardstock from there, and then one of the toppers, and I'm only going to be using this topper here at the top. Can you see there? That's the only one I'm going to use, and maybe a couple of the sentiments as well. So again, it's just a case of popping out, and they just literally are held in by pips. So you just go around each one and gently prise those out. But the beautiful, I mean, mirror magic, I mean, it's just gorgeous. It really is.
How many, I know it's so hard to say, Debbie, it's like how long's a piece of string, but how many cards do you think conservatively you might be able to make out of this collection?
Well, this is one thing though, when my auntie, bless her, she used to ask me, because she used to use this as the whole card base. Right. But I said to her, get yourself some card bases made up and envelopes, and then start snipping into it, so cutting into it. And then you can use 2 elements on one sheet, you know, from your one sheet, so you're going to make a minimum of 2 cards. But it's like you said, Joe, I mean, really, the possibilities are absolutely endless. They are.
48 toppers in the little book as well. I mean, so if each one of those was a small card, you've got, what, 8 sheets of toppers, of big toppers. You're going to make at least, I don't know, I think with a little bit of snipping, as Debbie says, and being a little bit sort of, I'm going to say it, Debbie, stingy with it. You could make hundreds of cards, I think, with this collection. $29.95, $42.45. Remember, you're getting the Mirror Magic Topper collection with all of the toppers and the cardstock in there. You're going to get the 4x4 pad, the topper panels, and all of the inserts as well. $29.95. Or $42.45 is your price. I often say, apparently, according to Caroline, I often say super gorgeous. Super gorgeous. She says, I love it. It was the name of my daughter's imaginary friend over 20 years ago. Super gorgeous. There you are. Jarmaine says, OMG, I think I'm in love. The Midnight Botanicals is a must-have for me. Lots of you going for this. Now, it is beautiful, and I think you could give it for a lot of occasions, don't you think, Debbie?
Absolutely. Absolutely you could. It really is gorgeous. Now, Tracy's just gone on the hunt for my Ultimate Pro, because would you believe, Joe, that the Ultimate Pro has vanished?
Oh no.
I was just going to say, who was here last in the craft room? But our lovely well, shall we can't blame Craig. No, I'm not going to blame Craig, because Craig was a little lifesaver yesterday.
If you blame Sarah,
I'm not blaming Craig. Well, blame Sarah, but our Tracy, as always, handing it in for
Tracy.
Me. Because
thanks for that.
What is she like? She's absolutely fabulous. Yeah, just going to bring the Ultimate Pro in, because you can make your own card bases with this cardstock. So again, all I'm going to do for this jacket fold is I've taken this piece of mirror card and I'm going to follow the tri-fold A4, and I'm going to put it to its test about that cracking and creasing, Joe, because you don't get any of that. Now I'm going to go down the tri-fold A4 piece on one side. I'm going to go turn it over the other side. I'm going back to that tri-fold A4 line again, and I'm going to score down there. And I don't know if you can camera can pick it up, but there is not a single crack in there when I've popped that down there. No
crack in the crease, Debbie.
Absolutely not. And then what I'm just going to do is, to create this jacket fold, is if you just keep that there, top 2 notches down to the bottom corners on either side. So I'm going to take that first score line, I'm going to line it up with my scoreboard. Now you can achieve this with scoreboards as well, but the Ultimate obviously has got all your, your card makes on there, whether it be from the US version or the English version as well. So again, all I'm just going to do is just pop my score line down there. Let me just make sure I'm on the right line there, Debbie. There you go. Absolutely are. Yeah. Absolutely fab. Now that's all that takes for that particular fold, and all I'm going to do now, Joe, is I'm going to fold it in on itself. I'm going to bring in my scoring tool, just give it a nice burnish. I'm going to do exactly the same on the other side as well, and then I'm going to fold these 2 pieces back on themselves, and again, not a single crack on these crease lines, absolutely perfection every single time when it comes to these. And that is how you create that jacket fold. And the reason we call it a jacket fold is it's because it folds over like a jacket. And then that is how that base has been put together for the card. And all I'm going to do now, Joe, is grab a piece of acetate. We've got some acetate on the show, haven't we?
We have indeed.
Absolutely. We've got acetate on the show, which is this heavyweight acetate, which is absolutely perfect for this because I want a little feature just to hang over the top of the card to pop on my piece. So I'm just going to grab my guillotine. Got plenty of these in the studio, Joe. Plenty of guillotines in there. And I'm just going to cut myself a little inch strip from there. So again, just pop that on. And that's now going to be my hanger that's going to hang my things into position. So let me score that at an inch.
Apparently, stingy is not a good word. We're having, seeing as we are having word bans today. So Nandi has come back and said frugal, Joe, is a better word than stingy. And Tessie's gone one step further and she says judiciously frugal, never stingy.
Oh,
I don't know what judiciously frugal even means,
that's a good one, Joe.
I'm going to be using it, Debbie. I am putting it into my wordy arsenal right now.
I love it. Now what I'm just doing is popping a little piece. I've just scored an inch in, couple of inches on this acetate. Very difficult to see in this light, but I popped some tape on the back and I'm just going to attach that to the back of my fold in the middle. And that creates this little bit of an angle now. Again, acetate is very difficult to see on top of a very dark mirror card. Perhaps I should have chosen the other, the rose quartz for this one. But what that just means now is I've got a little hanger and all I'm going to do is bring in my I know I've switched my hot glue tool around now, but I'm just going to attach a little globule of glue on this part. There we go. Make sure you take it away from there, Debbie.
Oh,
and then a little globule on the bottom.
Style, Debbie? What this style of card is called?
This is well, used from the tri-fold on the Ultimate Pro, but it's called a jacket fold.
Awesome.
Well, I call it a jacket fold. It might have got another name, but all I'm going to do is just centralise that and add that now onto the top and the bottom of that acetate. And now I can get rid of that little piece of acetate now that I've got that right. So just grab your scissors and I'm just going to trim that off. But that means now I've got like a floating part in the middle. This kit's just beautiful for these, absolutely gorgeous. And it just literally floats now when it sticks down. And I hope I'm not going to have a repeat of my last hot glue gun debacle. There we go, absolutely fab. And then I'm going to use the other elements as well. So I've got two other pieces in here, the topper pieces. And this time I'm going to use me me tape glue. And then I'm just going to pop that onto there. And then again, I'm going to take the sentiment part and I'm just going to run that across. But I'm going to have that on I think I'll have that on a foam pad. Let's have that on a foam pad. When I can remember what I've put my foam pads. There we go. There
Beautiful.
And then that now is just going to go and sit in the middle of there. Let me get my flowers the right with that.
I like that if you use the two different frames, styles, well, the same frame but twisted it.
Yeah, just twisted it. It gives it a little bit of a feature.
It looks a bit like the Star Trek logo.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Now, I don't know, on here, the camera, for me, it does look a little bit dark, but what I'm just going to do now is just pop this one onto the bottom as well. So let me just make sure.
Beam me up, Debbie, is what we'd be saying.
Well, we were going to beam me up, Debbie. I'm going to beam up that glue gun in a minute. I'm just going to have to use I'm going to have to use this one. Because I am not having much luck. If it's not tape pens, Joe, it's glue guns. I'm not having much luck with either today. So again, I'm just going to stick that on, back onto there. Make sure I've got that in the centre. Yeah, and then I'm going to move that through there. There we go. And that now hangs and sits that through that side as well. There we go. And now it hangs and floats. But I'm just going to pop myself a little bit. Just excuse me a moment, Joe, for a second. Let's bring that off for a second. There we go. I just want to make sure I've got this piece right. In fact, let's take it back to the beginning so I know where I am. And I'm going to just strip that off because I want to make sure I've got this centralised properly. There we go.
Okie doke.
Yeah, I
it's
don't
good
know
that
what
you
I've
can
done
just
there.
take it off and start again though, Debbie.
You what, love? Well, this is the thing with these. This is what you can do. So you can start all over again, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to place that, and that means I can make sure I've got my glue in the right place as well. And then I'm going to use my tape pen. I'm going to take my pad off. Let's get that off for a second because it's not hanging right. We're not getting it right today, Joe. There we go.
It's fine, Debbie. It's Sunday. It doesn't matter.
Well, the thing is, I like to tell it as it is. You know me, Joe. If I'm not happy with something, I will do it until I am happy with it. And I'd rather get it right than and hang right than leaving it not to hang right, if that makes any sense. There we go.
Absolutely.
Centralise that, and now I've got it floating in the middle. All I'm going to do is hang at the bottom. Let's pop on that lovely sentiment. So I'm going to pop that just on the very bottom, covers up that little glue gubbin as well. And then lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of a foam pad onto the back of there, and we'll sit that one on the bottom. And then you can be taking things like your gems. We've got gems on the show as well. Have we got the gems on the show today,
We
Joe?
have. I'm actually just about to give you a recap on those gems.
While I dig down and get my gems, I'll let you do the recap.
Awesome. Right, let's go through them then. If you want to get the gemstones, a lot of these are very, very low stock. So we're going to start off with gorgeous greens, which are these ones just here. So what you've actually got is gems that are on a roll. They're already on a adhesive roll, which is awesome. You get a metre of each. Very busy on the greens here. We've also got the pretty pinks, which are gorgeous. 10% gone here. You've got Simply Sepia. 20% of those ones gone. We've also got the Aurora Borealis, which is there. Half of that one. Oh, shut the front door. With this one here is your crystal and black. You have got that one there. Then you've also got as well this one, which is your festive selection. 20% of that one has sold out and gone. You've got your precious purples, which is that one there. And you've got your gold and silver as well. 20% of that one there has sold out and gone. So do make sure you grab those. Right, how are you getting on over there, Debbie?
I'm all right, Joe. I'm putting some different gems. Have we got the other gems on the show as well, Joe?
What gems
The
you
diamond
got?
sparkles. I've got the big ones. Now, I was told these were still on the show. Have they gone now?
I think they must have
If
gone,
they've
those
gone, not
larger
to worry,
ones.
because you can get the same results with the other ones as well. But now, all I'm going to do, Joe, on the back, talk about that inserts. So this is one of those inserts, and what I've already done is chopped off just to give a little bit of decoration onto the inside of the folds. So I have literally taken the measurement. Now the measurement for this measures at, and I'll just give you the proper measurement, it is at 3 3/4. So I've just done myself a sheet at 3.5 by 8, and then again snipped it down the middle to create this lovely little panel. And I'm just going to use my wet glue for this, because I know I'll not struggle with my wet glue today.
Awesome. We have got those big gems. I'll recap those
Fabulous.
for you in a little while.
Fabulous, because they are absolutely gorgeous as well. You've got the gems on the rolls, which I am going to be using in the show later. But yeah, you've got those on a roll. You've got the gems that have got adhesive backings as well. There's so many lovely ones, Joe. There really is. It's like a sparkle. What's the word I'm looking for?
Oh, I don't know.
A sparkle extravaganza.
Extravaganza.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh.
And then I'm just snipping on the back, and that also covers up the acetate part as well. And there you go. You've got your lovely, let me just make sure I've got that. Oh, Debbie, tell me you're not stuck that bit down when you want it to float. This now hangs, this folds up, and if you want to fold it, you can fold it in on itself and then pop it into a DL envelope as well. There you go. And it can go into an envelope or a box. But when you fold it up and send it to someone, let's just pop that through. There you go. You've got that lovely jacket fold with the floating element in the middle as well, and that just was you can see the shine on this mirror card because it's so shiny. It's incredibly shiny, but it's a beautiful card to use, and just one of the many ways that you can use this kit. It's absolutely beautiful. Look at that lovely floaty bit there. There you go. Really love it. Absolutely gorgeous.
Absolutely love that. Remember as well, if you want to watch this back and go through that sort of concept again with Debbie, you can watch our shows back anytime you like, wherever you're watching them, YouTube, Facebook, across on our website as well. Remember what you're getting in here. So in the Midnight Botanica, you are going to get the little book with 150 pages. You are going to get 48 of the inserts. You're getting the DL toppers in here. You're also getting 8 sheets of the toppers, and you're getting as well those 16 sheets of that gorgeous printed mirrored cardstock as well. All of that, it's amazing value for $29.95 or $42.45 depending on where you are shopping. What I want to take you through are the gemstones. Now these are gorgeous. Do you know what they're like? They're like they remind me almost of like jelly tots. I'm not sure if you can see, but they've got like loads of little facets on them as well. And you can't really see it there, but they're very glittery as well. So let me take you through the colours that you've got here. You've got green sparkles, you've got your pink sparkles, you've also got the blue, you've got the purples, the monochromes. Oh, so classy there, the monochromes. You've got the gorgeous golds, you've got those silvers there. Oh, I've just got a random cheeky topper in there. How rude. No idea where that came from. And I've got the amber. Oh, isn't the amber so grown up? How wonderful. $19.99 per pack here. $27.99 as well. It's the bundle. So do you get, just to be clear, do you get all eight sheets for that, or is it a choice thereof? I'm just going to, you get all of them. All of them, hey, you get 1, 2, 3, 8 sheets. Oh, hello. How awesome is that? So $19.99 or $27.99. I know it says price per pack on the details there, but you will get absolutely all of them, which is fantastic. So do grab those. Right, I want to just share with you again the details of this cardstock. Now, I was doing a bit of math whilst Debbie was doing that last demonstration there, and I have just worked out, and I can't quite get my head around it. I'm going to level with you that this cardstock per sheet is 27 pence or 41 cents per sheet. That's all you're paying. And that is before your Club Inspired discount on here for adorable scoreable. You've got the gorgeous denim on here. What I love is it doesn't have a particularly high shine coating. So if you did want to add inks to this, I think absolutely you would be able to do so. You get 24 sheets of each style here. You've got the watercolor, which is this one just here, which is absolutely beautiful, really, really lovely. You've then got the Midnight Rainbow. I just want to get my flares on and crack the disco balls out and start dancing with this one. It reminds me of the Disco Divas. I absolutely love it. So you've got that one there, which is your Midnight Rainbow. Then you've got paper and wood. You're thinking that's just copy paper. It isn't. It looks like, journal paper, but it's actually a gorgeous cardstock. And you've got those different woods. Oh, look at that flooring. Isn't that gorgeous? You've got that in there. And then you've got the abstract ombre as well in here, which is also really, really gorgeous. You can see there, again, really lovely sort of background effects. You get all of them. You get 24 sheets of each style. You're getting 120 sheets in total, and as I said, cost per sheet you're looking at 27 pence in the UK or 41 cents in the US. This is your most favourite item on the show so far. Remember as well, Adorable Scoreable is so incredible because what it has is basically bendy ink is what it's printed with. So it means that with a lot of inks, as soon as you crease it and then you burnish it, you get that crack in the score line. The properties of this cardstock means that that doesn't happen. So if you want to use this for card blanks, it's absolutely perfect for that. If you want to use it for construction, it is perfect for that as well. It's a good all-round weight. I would say it's about a 260, 270 GSM. So it's going to be perfect for die cutting, for embossing, for construction. It's really, really awesome all-round kind of weight as well. $33.55 in the UK, $50.35 if you're in the US, which is awesome. Very busy. A lot of you are talking about crafty mishaps as well over on the socials. Tracy wants to know firstly, what are jelly tots? They're like a very, very sweet, soft candy, which we have. They're like fruit flavoured. Oh, they're absolutely delicious. Our Craig, he is obsessed with jelly tots. When I started doing his shopping during the first lockdown, Debbie, 1 week on his shopping, he had 1 bag of jelly tots. Then the next week it was 2 bags of jelly tots. I think we got up to about 4 or 5 bags of jelly tots by the end of the lockdown. They are very addictive. Crafty mishaps. Rosalind says she stamped an image upside down, had to reverse the whole project. What a life. Nicola says as well, I made a big oops. I did a card, looked brilliant, then realised the letters were upside down, and I also, wrong date, maybe did not want 2020 to happen. And Tracy says one of my residents glued some gems across her fingers instead of the paper. I think we have all been there. Anna Louise wants to know, Debbie, what inks work best on high shine cardstock?
High shine inks, as in, what are you doing with the ink? That's what I just need to know. I would personally use a pigment ink, and then you could use your clear embossing powder over. But is she meaning to distress round with, or you mean to stamp onto, because you need a permanent one?
Well, I'm going to, let's ask Anne Louise.
Yeah, we need to ask. Please find out. Absolutely,
let me know. Come back to us and I'll pop that question across to Debbie and get her to answer it best she can. Debbie, what are you going to share with us next?
Well, we've got all this paper. We've got all this glorious cardstock. Cardstock that doesn't crack, doesn't crease. Wait a minute. Does crease? No. What's the word? What did you use again?
It does no crack in your crease.
No crack in your crease. That's it. No crack in the crease. But I did see a comment. Somebody asked me about that fold that I'd just done with the jacket fold, because it was on dark card. They couldn't see it. So I'll repeat that again on one of the lighter cardstocks. But just honestly, I don't even know where to start, Joe. When you look at the size, just look how much cardstock you're getting. There is a lot of cardstock in here. This is a lot of cardstock and beautiful different designs on there. And can you imagine Mr. Postman coming with this? I would be buying.
Imagine the sound of that landing on your mat, Debbie.
If this landed on my mat, do you know, I'll let you into a secret. Me and John, when we used to work at store, because we worked at Chesterfield, and every time Hunkydory delivery came in, we used to head straight for the Hunkydory cardstock. And we were always, and Irene, always loved the quality of their cardstock. And we used to buy a pack each and then split it up and share it with each other, so that we'd always got some cardstock. But honestly, this is a big wedge of cardstock. It's absolutely fabulous. But what can you do with your cardstock? You can make boxes. In fact, shall we do a box straight off, Joe? Let's do a box. I'm going to make a card in a moment, but what I'm just going to do, Joe, I tell you what I am going to have to do. I'm going to have to clean this mat, because I have got, in fact, it's not me. Can I just say, it's not me that's put it all on here, but I've got a bit of a mucky craft mat going off, which is sticking all my thing down.
You need some stick away.
Actually, I am all right to get a little bit of stick away and just clear that up.
You go for it, Debbie.
Because I think there's a fair few of us being at this mat, and I'm just going to pop a little bit of stick away down on there, but I need to get rid of all the glue gubbins, because if I don't get rid of all the glue gubbins, Joe, all my beautiful cardstock that I've got ain't going to stick down. So just leave that for a few seconds, and then I'm taking a wipe and going over and clearing that up. I don't know about anybody else, but I've got a thing about our sprays, because they're fabulous. They do exactly what you want them to do.
Oh, I think I need to get some of that.
Absolutely.
I've put temporary blinds up on my windows, Debbie, and I know when I take them down, it's going to be all kinds of awful left behind from the adhesive. I'm going to have to make sure I get some, take some back with me. Anne Louise wants to stamp with the inks onto shiny cardstocks.
So you need you need one of the permanent ones. I would use the one of the finesse ones, and I think it's the waterproof one. I think that one is if I remember rightly off the top of my head, that's a brilliant one to use. But I'll be really honest, it's very rare I stamp onto high shiny card. Are you meaning like mirror card that you're going to stamp directly onto?
I think so.
Yeah, because it's something I personally wouldn't do myself, but that's just my own personal thing. But you need a permanent ink on there.
Okay.
Right, so let's just start now by, did I say I was going to do some, we're going to start with a box. Let's bring in our scoreboard. We'll bring our scoreboard in and we'll take a couple of pieces. Oh, this is the choice though, Joe. Look at this. This choices. Well, in fact, I'm going to save that one for my little card, because I've got one of the popper toppers for that one. Let's have shall we have a really, shall we go for it, Joe? Shall we have a really funky psychedelic box?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Now then, Joe, come on, choose a pattern. Which one shall we go with? Shall we have the hearts?
Yes,
Love
please.
the hearts. Love this quality of
Very
this cardstock.
psychedelic, isn't it? It's very
Ain't
swinging.
it just? And we'll have a stripy bum. We'll have a stripy base. We'll have a proper psychic. This is a proper 60s box. This one, but again, really gorgeous. And it's like I said, Joe, what on earth are you going to use all this cardstock for? I'd love to know. I want people to comment on how they would use this. Now, I'm just going to have to bring this board over. There's something going off with my above camera today because I'm struggling to get it into right view for you. Let's have a look, see if that's better. There we go. I'll remember where to position it. I'm just using our big scoreboard, but you could use your Scoremaster as well. Don't forget, on each one you've got your box lid and your box base. I'm going to do a box lid with this beautiful cardstock here. I'm going to turn it round actually so you can see it a little bit better because I think it's a bit off-putting when you've got the heavy pattern on there, but we'll go in with a 2-inch. Let's make a big box, Joe. So I'm going on a 2-inch width of a box lid. So pop that down on there. Let's bring that round all the way around. Now, did anybody get the USB over birthday?
Oh, I bet loads of people have got it.
I know, I've got mine, and I can't. Honestly, the amount of projects that Sarah's done on there are just insane, but these are the kind of things that you can be doing when you've got the right cardstock. Absolutely fabulous, Joe. Really love this cardstock as well. There's so many different ones to choose from on there. There we go. So pop that on all the way around. So that's his box lid done, and I'll do my snippy part in a moment. I'm going to take the other psychedelic collar and I'm going to pop this onto the base side. I'm going to turn it over again though so that you can see what I'm doing. And because we've got a 2-inch bottom, I'm going to have a 2-inch bottom as well. So I'm going to take that up. Follow that. Oh, Debbie, make sure you've got that up to the butt of the board. Do you know, I've got a feeling our Jan's doing a masterclass with the scoreboard soon. I'm pretty sure she's got one coming up, Joe. I don't think it's tomorrow, is it? Because she's in tomorrow.
She is in tomorrow, yes.
Do you remember what she's doing?
She's doing Monday Makers tomorrow.
I can't remember what she's got on, but I know she's got somewhere
Let me check for you, Debbie.
I know she's definitely got a scoreboard masterclass. I'm sure I've read that somewhere.
Maybe she has.
I don't know if it's tomorrow though, Joe. I'm not sure it's tomorrow. But whatever.
We've got a masterclass together on Wednesday, Debbie.
I'm looking forward to it. It's
Friday.
Black Friday Christmas special, isn't it?
Absolutely. And then I've got a cartload special on Wednesday. I've got a Wednesday cartload with our Sarah as well. I know. We're mixing it up for Black Friday. But Jan tomorrow has she's got double-sided, Christmas double-sided layerable toppers, and we've got 3D folders as well, myself and Jan, for Monday Makers tomorrow. So make sure you join us both for that. And then, what have I got first show tomorrow, Debbie? Let me double check. In the morning, I am up with Craig. We've got a masterclass on the purse dies, which will be loads of fun. So make sure you join us both for that. Debbie has just bought the Midnight Botanical. She said she couldn't resist, Debbie.
It's lush, isn't it? Gorgeous. Do you know what? The camera, because it's mirror cardstock, and I know the camera shows it being quite dark and shiny, but honestly, when you get it home, you're going to just see just how beautiful. I did one of those gasps. Do you know when you take it out of a packet? Right. I gasped when I saw mine because it's absolutely beautiful.
Well, 40%'s gone, Debbie, so people will need to be quick if they want to get their hands on it. Sandra, talking about mishaps, says, a few years ago I was making family Christmas cards and I made one the wrong way, so I made another the correct way and gave them to my sons, one right-handed and one left-handed. To this day, he believes I made him a special left-handed card.
Oh, that's so sweet. That's hilarious, isn't it? That is really, really sweet. And he doesn't know, so she's get that secret. Oh, well, I love that. That's my kind of thing that I do. I love it. I love it. Now, as I'm doing, I'm just going to stick me. Oh, this cardstock is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. I love this, Joe. Oh, I love the fact that the stripes go the other way when you do the box ends as well. That's just what I'm thinking, but look how gorgeous that's looking already as a box base. And let's put our funky love heart top on there as well. So I'm just going to grab another tip in there. And all I've done is I've just taken a little snip out to make it a little bit neater. You can do it on both sides on your little tabs. But I just prefer to do it on the one side. But each to his own, because we've all got different styles of crafting. It's like the same with the demonstrators. We all have different styles that we like to do and different quirks that we do. I love our Debbie's quirk with the gloomy, with the Gloria that she's got. I think that's absolutely brilliant. Now again, all I'm going to do, oh Joe, look, let me just look at these gorgeous papers. They're beautiful. I love this box. I'm going to be keeping this box. This is fabulous. Look
what
at
are you
that.
going to put in your 60s box, Debbie?
Oh, do you know what? I mean, look how gorgeous that looks. I didn't even think that were going to look that fabulous in these papers, but that is beautiful. I would fill this one with, who said fudge in my ear? Erin, she's obsessed with fudge, obsessed with it. But yes, I'll probably fill it with lots of, lush bath bombs and things like that.
Do you know what? I was talking, do you know what? It's like you've read my mind. I had a conversation with a friend last night. I've just moved to a new place and it's got a bath. I haven't had a bath in about 4 years, Debbie. I've showered, obviously,
is that what that smell is?
I've showered, right? I've showered, obviously. But I see bath bombs all the time on Instagram, right? And I daren't buy one because I just think they're going to be insanely disappointing. I think I'm going to get it and it's going to be like popping a Barocca in the bath. It's just going to lay there. It's going to feel all gritty and then I'm just going to be underwhelmed. But what do you think, Debbie? Should I take the plunge and get a bath bomb or am I best to stay clear?
Well, I love bath bombs.
Do
but
you?
The thing with bath bombs is you've got to make sure you use them quick. Don't leave them for months on end because they lose that appeal and they lose the smell.
So you need to buy it and use it.
Buy it and use it. Absolutely, buy it and use it.
I'll let you know how I get on. Maybe I'll have a pamper evening this evening. Well, when the shop's opening, I'll get myself a bath bomb and a face mask and I'll light some candles and get in the bath.
Absolutely.
Maybe a little glass of wine as well. Gilmore is asking, what glue is best for cardstock when making boxes, Debbie?
Now, this is a personal choice, and it really is a personal choice. Now, I know that this holds this, and it's going to hold this together. It's not going to fall, flop, or anything like that, and that I can put some weight in. Another one that I use is red liner tape. That's a fabulous, super, super strong adhesive tape. Tacky glue, Debbie Fisher would swear by tacky glue. Use your tacky glue because that's like a grab, quite instant grab as well. But tape pen, tacky glue. If you do like your wet glue, the only thing I'm going to say is if you're going to use... I knew that were going to happen.
Oh dear, what you like?
Always happens to me. It does. It always happens to me. I did a Joe.
I do it every show, Debbie.
Every single time, Joe. The only thing is, if you're going to use the wet glue, is because it's a bit of time before it sets. You're probably going to have to pin it with something like a paper clip or something like that to hold it in place. But if that's your choice of glue, absolutely fine. There's things like finger lift tape as well. There's all sorts of stuff. It's a personal choice. My personal preference is our tape pen.
Awesome, thanks for that. I want to remind you of another cardstock. Now, it's not in the collection because we don't have enough of it. Already 60% of this is sold through already, just in the show. Wasn't planning to show it to you, but a lot of you are going for it. And it is the rose, gold and black. It's 24 sheets, this.
Oh.
Debbie, look at that.
Oh, that's Joe, why did I not have that in my stash?
It's like expensive marble, isn't it? I love it. We've got some geos. We've got some blush ones in here as well. Really, really gorgeous. $7.99 or $11.99 if you want to get 24 sheets of that. So definitely grab it whilst we have it. Right, I want to run you back through the gemstone rolls. So there's a few different ones for you. So you've got the greens, which is this one here, 40% gone. You can have the pretty pinks, 30% gone. You've got the sepia, which is this one here, 40% gone. You've also the Aurora Borealis, 60% of that one's gone. I've also got these ones here. So I've got crystal and black, 40% gone. Festive, 50% is gone. Precious purples, a quarter gone. Gold and silver, 40% gone. £2.49 or $3.99 per roll if you want to grab those ones. Let me remind you again though about that gorgeous, oh hello, I nearly knocked it over now. The adorable, scoreable, adorable. I always want to say it with like a New York accent. It's adorable. I don't know why. That was a really bad New York accent. I'm sorry if you're from New York and I have, you know, ruined Anglo-US relations. Let me take you through what you've got. Just a slight butchery, apparently, is what I'm hearing from the gallery. You've got the denim in here. You're going to get 24 sheets of each. So I'm just showing you one of each style. So there's 6 different designs in here, and 8 different designs. And you're getting 3 of each, which is awesome. So you'll get 3 times what you're seeing here. You've got those ones. We've then got the watercolour in here for you as well. Now, these are great if you love the idea of doing those inky backgrounds, but you don't have the skill, you don't have the product asked to do it, you don't need to now, because these are done. I always think die cut sentiments look awesome. Big bold ones look awesome done out of this kind of design as well. We've got the Midnight Rainbow. I'm calling it Midnight Disco because I want to be on a light up dance floor, dancing to the Bee Gees every time I see this. Look at it, it is so disco, I love it. Again, you're going to get 24 sheets of this, which is fantastic. Beautiful designs in there as well. You've got paper and wood is your next option here. So let me just take you through this. I love this. It looks like sort of journal paper, but it's not. It's actually gorgeous cardstock. I love that crumpled one as well. And also the wooden ones are gorgeous. That one particularly. Oh, doesn't that look lush? We've then got the abstract ombre for you as well. And again, these are awesome if you love inky backgrounds, but you just don't have the products or the know-how, then these are done for you, which is great. You are getting 120 sheets in total in here, which is awesome value. Remember, it's adorable scorable as well, so it means that it's not going to crack when you crease it. Looking at it cost per sheet as well, so 33.55 in the UK, 27 pence a sheet is what that works out to. 50.35 in the US is 41 cents per sheet, and then you're going to get your Club Inspired discount on top of that as well. So you're taking it down to about 22 pence a sheet in the UK, and you'd be looking at about 33 cents a sheet in the US as a platinum member. Awesome value for money is what you're looking at. Kathy's just let me know she's got the Midnight Botanicals and the Cardstock collection. Can't wait to receive them. I know I said it earlier as well, but if you've got any pictures of things that you've been making with your Hunkydory collections, I'd love to see them. Maybe it's the stuff in this show, maybe it's some stuff in previous collections. Please drop your pictures into us and we will share some of those hopefully before the end of the show. Right, Debbie, what would you like to share with us next?
Well, I was thinking, should we stay with this cardstock for a second?
Oh, I think
I was just thinking, yeah, this cardstock's beautiful. I'm going to use the toppers as well. Do you know the popper topper pads? Have we mentioned the popper topper pads? Because the popper topper pads are beautiful.
And they are flying out, Debbie, those
Well, I'm not surprised because they're covering all sorts of occasions. I'm using from the Animal Magic. I've taken one of the cardstock from that beautiful cardstock. I love the fact that you don't have to choose because you're getting them all. But the popper toppers are absolutely fabulous. Beautiful foiling on here, all die cut for you as well. You're not having to take a machine out or anything like that. Apart from a guillotine and, your guillotine and your scoreboard, that's about the only thing you'll need to use because these are absolutely fabulous. Again, make quick, easy cards. So I've taken a piece of cardstock. I'm not going to chop this one down. I'm going to keep it as it is. And I'm going to score this in half. You could use your Ultimate Pro for this one. But again, when you're using this, you can see no crack, no crease, no nothing. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to go in and do a Zara zoom so you can see.
We can
I want
really
you to see
there, the crease there.
Not a single crack on this cardstock. It's absolutely, the quality is stunning. Anybody who's had Hunkydory before will know what I mean by that. I still love Hunkydory to this day. Love this cardstock, can I just tell you? But what we're going to do is I've taken a sheet from the Animal Magic. I mean, come on. How adorable. Gorgeous. I mean, this Animal Magic book, let me just get this Animal Magic book out again. Debbie, what have you done with it? It's outside of you. But this Animal Magic book, look how cute some of these, look at the pig. I just think these are so cute. I love this one. The hedgehog on his belly. You just want to wiggle his belly there. He's absolutely beautiful. But you're getting sheets as well. You get 3 sheets of each one. So you can see that's where I've got that beautiful dog from. You've got sentiments on there. You've got that beautiful foiling. I mean, look at the imagery in this. This is what my mum would love. If I'd have not already made my mum's birthday card, I'd have bed it with that one. The wolf, my daughter loves wolves. Monkeys, my granddaughter loves monkeys. She tries doing the at minute. Bless her little heart. But honestly, these are fabulous. And again, very, very, very simple to use, Joe. You're just going to gently tease it out of its from its pip. You could take your little scissors. Again, if it's proving to be tricky to get out, you could take your little scissors and snip that out as well. But it's just a gentle release from there. And again, if there is a little remaining pip left over, which in the nature of these there would be, Joe, because of that fact that they've got, they've got to have those bits into, keep them into place while they're coming to you. But you've even got things like the borders on there, and I'm just releasing those borders by taking my scissors and snipping those up. And you've got all these, even that one, Joe, that's meant to be the waste and go in the bin, you could use. I love this. It's absolutely beautiful. And then again, you could chop your card down to size if you want, or you could have a little play with it. And then we've got all these lovely sentiments too on here. To a very special friend, have a awesome birthday. It's so cute. Absolutely love this. This collection is gorgeous. And I'll show you as well the Trim It pads as well, the Trim Me inserts that you've got, which I think are fabulous. So I'm going to put those to one side for the time being, and we'll put this card together. I'm just going to bring in the Trim It pad. So this is the foiled insert, and these have got loads of different things in here, different make a wish for your special birthday. We've got yay, it's your birthday, happy birthday, enjoy your day, birthday wishes. But what's very simple about these, Joe, and if I just take one out for you, is this clever design has got a trim guide on the back of here. Now this covers all sizes from 3 to 4, 3x4 cards, 4x3 cards, 4x4, 4x6, 5x5, 6x4, 6x, and on and on and on. A5, 8x8, 7x7. Look at all the different ways that you've got those guides, and it's simply down to whatever size card that you're choosing that you're going to trim. Now you could take your scissors and trim this, or you could use your guillotine as well, and it is absolutely fabulous. Honestly, these are so cleverly designed. There are 7 sentiments and 6 of each sheet in each book, and there's the gold trim one and then the silver one as well. So I'm just going to bring in my small guillotine, and I know now that when I followed the 5x7 guide, I've trimmed this down to perfection to 5x7. Let me just make sure you're on the right one, Debbie. There you go. So again,
really busy, Debbie, as we move towards the last sort of quarter of the show. I think these Trimly pads are ingenious, really.
They are.
If you always struggle, you know, end up with your sentiments off centre, then these are fantastic. And nice if you want an oversized sentiment, you want it on the sort of that floaty, you want to have a bit of a floaty one. I think these are going to work beautifully for that as well. Lots of you still talking about what you've ordered in the comments. Don't forget, this is not your only show today. You've got Second Chance Sunday coming up. And I tell you what, Debbie, it is absolutely chock-a-block, isn't it? Our Second Chance Sunday show later.
It's going to be a fast-paced show, let me just tell you now, Joe. It's going to be a fast-paced show. Now, all I'm going to do is I've taken a piece of gold cardstock just to mount that on there, but I know that that is 5x7 to perfection, and that's going to fit inside the inside of my card as well. Honestly, Joe, ingenious. Whoever thought of the Trim Me Down sentiments wants a huge pat on the back, because it's one of those that sometimes it's difficult to know how to get it into centre, and you know, if you're anything like me, you'll end up trimming down until you've only got this tiny bit left. That's not what you want. Absolutely isn't what you want. Now again, you've got your lovely, look at these, fit perfectly as well. So again, I'm just going to use 2 of these, and I'm making the fastest card that we're probably going to make through the entire show. Let's pop that up at the top though. I quite like that one on the top, and I'm going to use my platform as a guide to keep that nice and straight as well. And then I'm just going to pop this down here.
It's coming together beautifully, Debbie. And again, really great for beginners, aren't they? All of these, all of the products that we have on the show today.
Absolutely, Joe. They really are. Now, what did you do with your foam pads, Debs? Let's bring these back in. Put the foam pads on, and we'll pop a couple on each one. Look at me using foam pads. What's
going on, Debbie?
I know, I was just thinking the same, Joe. I'm not normally a foam pad girl. I am definitely a chunky glue girl, I am. Let me just pop that one on there, because, I'll get another one.
Who would you send this card to, Debbie?
Well, would I send this to? A dog lover of mine. So, a dog lover friend of mine.
Right.
Do you know anybody, actually? Again, though, my friend does, she's a charity shop manager for the... It's called Barnsley Animal Rescue Centre. It is absolutely fabulous charity. Could make a batch making of these and send them to her shop, and then she could sell them and raise money for charity.
Sounds great.
Absolutely. Now, again, this is just showing you how quick and easy you can put a card together without much effort, to be fair. And I've just used the borders. I love her. She's just so gorgeous. I love them. And then, oh, look at her. That's just, I absolutely adore these, Joe. They're so lovely. And again, just making a real quick card. Nothing too much, you know what I mean? Nothing too much on there. And then we'll have those sentiments. But I'm going back to me, let's go back to these, the tape pen. And we'll have to a very special friend. And then we'll have the, at the bottom there, have a Pawsome birthday, and then we could finish that off with some gems. And now I did have my gems on here. Let's have us gems. Oh, do you know that would have looked lovely running through.
Oh, nice! Is that the sepia ones you've got there?
Oh, I love them. They're just absolutely gorgeous, and they come on an adhesive backing as well, so they're absolutely fabulous. Let me see if I can pick them up with my poke tool rather than your fingers, Debbie.
What colourway is that? Do you know, Debbie? You've got a packet there.
So you've got like a dark brown, you've got like a bronze, a gold, and then like a champagne kind of colour. But they're so easy to use as well, and they are on a roll, so you could use them as a solid if you wanted to, or you could take them down and use them separately as well. I think though I'm going to go for, let's go back to the big ones. I love a big sparkle. Oh. Look at these are going to look beautiful and fabulous on there as well. Again, gorgeous, but all you need to do is add a little bit of a little sparkly sparkly detail. I love a bit of bling. I love a bit of bling.
You get 8 sheets of those gemstones for $19.99 and $27.99 if you want to get those. So they're great. If you wanted the ones on a roll, the sepia ones are 40% gone that Debbie was using. Just there. That looks awesome, Debbie.
And that was a really quick
Pawsome.
card. Pawsome. Oh, Joe, a Pawsome card with a beautiful insert as well, and some of those diamantes on. Quick, easy cards. Quality cards though, every single time, because of the quality of the foiling, the quality of that adorable scoreable cardstock. Everything about this is just beautiful. It's spot on, absolutely spot on.
Yeah, loads of really lovely items there. Let me take you back through a few different collections that I want to share with you. So we've got the Popper Toppers. Now these are fantastic. They are arranged in 4 different themes. So you've got Gentleman's Pick, which is these ones just here. So you've got all of your different sort of more masculine themes. You've got, is that a sandwich? That's rugby. I think we might need to get a little bit closer. No, definitely not a sandwich. This here is your DIY. You've then got golfing in here, sailing. I always fancy going on a boating holiday for my birthday, you know, Debbie.
Oh,
like
definitely.
To the Norfolk Broads or something like that for a week. Oh, how gorgeous would that be?
I'll come with you.
You've got these ones going for a cheeky beer. You've also got cars in here and football and all those things that blokes get up to. It's all covered in here, which is fantastic. The next one you've got is Ladies' Choice. So you can see here, gorgeous, really lovely colourways, cottages and books and cakes. You've got scales and floral elements, heels, dresses, ballet, and also you've got bicycles, loads of really lovely imagery in there. But just look at that one page there, for instance, because what you've got is, you've got a popper? That's not a popper. You've got a topper with the frames that go with it. You've got 2 smaller ones as well, 4 smaller ones in fact, and another one here that's foiled also. So you've got loads really there that you can do on each and every sheet, and you're getting 45 sheets in total. The next one we've got is Animal Magic, which is this one just here. And the Animal Magic has got all of these awesome creatures in it. It's got some more sort of refined ones. Oh, I like this mystical. You've got the mystical wolf. You've got some really playful cartoon-esque ones. You've got a little bit of everything. All creatures great and small are covered here in this one for you. That was those sassy dogs there that Debbie did just a second ago. Oh, I missed them. Where are they? Oh, there they are. Look at those. Just gorgeous. So that's that one. And then you've got Party Time. Playtime. Which is this one just here. I've obviously got a party on the brain, haven't I? You've got cars in here, and you've got this gorgeous, loads of really, really awesome imagery in here from dinosaurs, loads in there. Really beautiful, lots of design, really gorgeous for the little ones in your life. You get all 4 of these. If you want to get them individually, £11.99. You can get all 4 of them though together, and if you want to get them all together, the price gets even better because when you get them all together. I'll just get your details there for that. $35.97 or $48.99. You can use your Club Inspired discount, of course, on top of that as well. Next up, we've got these. Now, these are those, trim me card pads. Now, these are the sentiments. So these are beautiful. Now, there's foiling. So I'm going to go through, I'm not going to go through all 4 of them because what you've got are 2 different styles. You've got birthdays and you've got everyday. And you've got to get them both in. Or let me go through the silver birthdays, show you the difference. So you're going to get birthdays in gold and silver. You'll get every day in gold and silver as well, which is awesome. So 168 sheets in total here, which is awesome. But what you've got are these beautiful foiled sentiments, but then as you can see on the side here, all the grid marks to enable you to trim that down to whatever size you want. Really gorgeous paper, beautiful foiling as well. They're just awesome, and I think if you really struggle with sentiments, these are great. They give it a really lovely professional sort of classy touch to your project. So you've got, again, all in here. You've got sending you well wishes, you are in my thoughts. We've also got wishing you lots of love. We've got this one, with heartfelt thanks, which is lovely. Sent with love and best wishes. Lots of different ones in here for you. Congratulations. So happy for you. So you get the birthdays in gold and silver, and you get the everyday in the gold and the silver too. $29.96. $44.97 to get 168 sentiments, which is really, really awesome. I'm going to go back to the papers though, because the cardstock, because it really has become the star of the show. Remember, you're going to get 24 sheets of each collection I'm showing you, so you'll get 3 sheets of each of these designs. You've got the denim, which is this one here. Remember, adorable scoreable means it's got that bendy ink technology, so it means that you don't ever get a crack in your crease, which you just don't want, frankly. We've also got the watercolor here as well, as you can see. Really, really beautiful. If you love those watercolor backgrounds but you don't have the know-how or the product to do them, you don't need it, because this takes care of it for you. The Midnight Rainbow, Midnight Disco, hello shiny disco balls. Really, really gorgeous rainbow colours in there. We've then got paper and wood as well, but I'm shortchanging you there. Make sure I get all of it. And the paper and wood has got lots of different papers, and then you've got these faux wood effects in here as well. This one is my favourite. It's like an oak floor, isn't it? It's gorgeous. And then, last but by no means least, we also have the abstract ombre in here for you as well. And remember, again, you'll get 3 of each of these, very popular by itself, that abstract ombre. All of them are available individually, I believe, at the moment. So make sure you grab them, £33.55 if you're in the UK. That is a quite unbelievable 27 pence a sheet, and you can use your discount on top. $50.35 if you're in the US. If you break that down cost per sheet, you're looking at 41 cents, and you can still use your Club Inspired discount on top of there as well. Lots of you still chatting away with me in the comments as well. Right, Debbie, what would you care to share with us next?
Well, I thought, should we stay with the cardstock just for a little bit longer? Because I absolutely love this. This cardstock's beautiful. It means you can make all your card blanks from your... oh, I love... Do you know, if we get time, I'm going to do this one, which is that beautiful pop-out gatefold card. You could do your things like... Cube card, Joe. I always get asked about this one. Your cube cards, your...
Cube cards?
Cubed cards. I made you one the other week, but this cardstock's crying out to be used for any card blank, any card boxes, anything you want to do. Boxes with drawers, easel cards. Oh, honestly, Joe, the list goes on and on. You hear me talk about I use white stamping card a lot for all my card bases, but when you've got good quality cardstock like this, this is going to be absolutely perfect for it, because you don't get that crack and you don't get that crease. So I'm going to make a quick cube card, and I'm going to start from scratch with this. So I've taken my A4 sheet on here, and we're going to go in at 7 centimetres. Let's get that right. 14 centimetres, 21 centimetres, 28 centimetres, and again, beautiful, no cracking, no creasing, whatever that word is again. What did you say?
No cracks in your crease.
Doesn't sound right.
You don't want a crack in your crease.
Doesn't sound right. It means it doesn't crack when you crease it. That's exactly what it means. So when you're burnishing, yeah, absolutely, you don't get any
crack in your crease.
Yeah, absolutely you don't, and it just is fabulous to do. Now I'm going to repeat that again. I'm going to take this other cardstock and repeat exactly the same. So I've used the centimetre side now on my board. So I've got on here 7 centimetres, 14 centimetres, 21 centimetres and 28 centimetres. And that's twice that I've done that. So I'm just going to move that for a second. Oh, I knew that I'd end up going on floor. Right, so we'll just pop that onto there. Do you know, I don't know where time goes, do you, Joe?
Nope.
I've got all sorts lined up to do, and I'm like thinking there ain't no physical way I'm going to get it done in this show.
Well, you've got 20 minutes, Debbie.
Dearie me. Right, now then, you could use this fold onto here and bring in your small guillotine, and then what we're going to do is take off at 7 centimetres a strip, just like this. Now that's created the outer cube, and then we've got the smaller cube, and then we're going to do exactly the same, fold that over again, and I'm going to take this in at 7 centimetres. There we go. And I'm going to do another 7 centimetres. So I've ended up with 3 cubes here. Now I've got enough there to make I did do one with 2 on last time, Joe. I've got enough now to do 3. All the way around.
Awesome.
Absolutely. Now, in the latest magazine, is it CI 28 we did last? Trying to remember.
You're asking
I did a
me, Debbie.
tutorial on this, but this is it live for you. So all I've done on the little small tab is I popped some glue just onto there, folded that over, bring that down, pop-up cube straight away instantly.
Awesome.
So I've got a large cube, got a small cube, and I'm just going to repeat that.
Oh yes, Debbie,
Do you remember it, Joe?
Now. I
Do you
love this
remember?
card concept.
I know, it's such a gorgeous card concept. I love different card concepts. It's one thing that attracts me. I'm always on the hunt for a new one because I love card. I'm a card lover, papercraft lover, but so easy to do. Make sure I've got that right, Debbie, late flat. There you go. So we've got now all of our 4 cubes and all ready to go to stand on to our base. So literally pop your base down flat, and you want to pop on each one of these cubes just on one central part there, not on all of it, just on one piece. So I'm just going to put my tape just onto there, and that's the bit that you're going to stick at the bottom. So you see the glue there? Pop that onto the bottom half there. That's as easy as I can tell you. To fit the next cube on, we're going to do exactly the same. We're going to pop it onto, let me make sure I've got my little, where's my end? Hey, that's a good end, I couldn't even see it. That's a really nice, neat end there, Debbie. I'm proud of myself. There we go. So again, pop in that just at the other side. Now that's created another piece. I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to repeat exactly the same thing. Bottom section on the bottom part. So turn it over, pop it onto the bottom piece. Give it a nice little burnish with your fingers, and then again more glue on the bottom square, and then just line that up side by side. And then now when you take this out, and this is why it folds flat, this pop-out cube, but when you take it out, it folds all out, and you just give it a little bit of burnish like that, little fiddle, give it a little tweak to lay it flat. But now you've got your beautiful 4 cubed pop out feature that all
really
folds up flat. However, bit plain at minute, Joe. I'm gonna have a look in my popper topper pad. I'm just gonna have a little peek in my popper topper pad and see what I can get in this from this. And
What
have we got the ladies one? Do we still have the ladies one?
Choice, we do.
Oh, fabulous. Look, crying out to be used, this ballerina, isn't she? Move her out, beautiful swan on there. Actually, though, I could put a ballerina on a couple of them, couldn't I? Little swan on there. We could take the little piece.
Is a male ballet dancer also called a ballerina, or are they called something else?
Oh, Joe, I've no idea.
There's a question for you.
Yeah, I've no idea, Joe.
Because I always think, because guys, are they not referred to as ballet dancers and then ballerinas? I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Who knows? Have you ever been to the ballet, Debbie?
No, I used to watch it a lot when I was younger because that's who I wanted to be. I wanted to be Margaret Fontaine. I would absolutely love her, and I was obsessed with me. Nanan, God rest her soul, bought me a book once Christmas because I wanted to be a ballerina. Found that I couldn't balance on my toes. Yeah. So that went out of the window. But there you go.
I went to the ballet, Debbie, and I just didn't. I didn't love it. I don't know.
You didn't love it.
I wouldn't rush back. I tell you, I went to the opera. I only went once. Once was enough, Debbie.
Bless you. See, let's put these. But I'm going to pop a little topper just onto here. There we go.
Oh, it's a ballerino is a guy's name in Italian.
Is it
Ballerina and a ballerino.
Oh,
Yeah.
didn't know that.
But they also call them male ballet dancers. The thing is with the ballet and the opera, Debbie, it's difficult enough for me to go to the cinema or the theatre and understand something that is sung or performed in English. So when it's all sung and performed in Italian, Debbie,
Yep.
I mean, there's no hope. There is
No.
no hope. I've not got a clue what's going on.
Right, I'm just trying to find my little sentiments on here, Joe, because I'm just going to put a little. I might just put the little swan on. Let's have a play. Now, obviously, I've just done this on the hoof, so to speak. This wasn't one of my planned demos, so I am just going to have a little play around with these. But that's all it is, Joe. But when
isn't
you've got
that
the
half the
poppers,
fun some of the time,
do you know,
Debbie?
it really, truly is. Sometimes we can think, overthink things. And you can spend absolutely ages working out how to do things, how to put things together. But sometimes it's just keeping it in simplistic form. And just have a little play. Get it out. Have a little play with it. Oh, I like that. I like that saying on this one. Be unique, be beautiful, be you.
Be unique, be beautiful, be you.
Absolutely.
Really gorgeous. Katie online has asked, when does Black Friday start? Joe, I know this sounds like a really stupid question, but I'd imagine it doesn't start on Friday. You'd imagine correctly, Katie. It's a great question. It all kicks off on Tuesday in our softer side show. That is going to be the first show, and I know it's meant to start on Tuesday in the second show with Sarah and the launch party, so you'll be seeing loads of big Black Friday deals in that show, but we've got some awesome Black Friday deals for you in the softer side as well. Me and Debbie have got a masterclass on Wednesday that will also be crammed full of Black Friday deals. It's going to be fabulous, Debbie, isn't it?
I'm looking forward to it, Joe. I've already seen what we've got coming up. Really, really excited. Really excited.
Really awesome.
Right, Joe, I'm not going to overdo things because I could carry on, literally sticking absolutely everything on there. But I've just put a few things on there for now. I'll probably finish that off later. It's only because I want to try and crack on with one more demo before we finish. But this is the kind of thing that you can do. Use your topper popper sheets. But what you can be assured of different styles is, you can fold them nice and flat. But have a play. Have a little play around with the cardstock. Get yourself that cardstock. That cardstock is absolutely beautiful to work with. It really, really is. So again, that's just me playing, Joe. I've not planned that. It's just me having a play.
Awesome.
But just showing you how quick and easy it is to do them, quick and easy to use them. I could flick through and have a little look what else would match on there, but I'll save that for later because I want to get one more demo if I can.
Awesome. Right, well, Debbie gets reset then. I'm going to take you back through this cardstock. So what we've got here is we've got that denim cardstock, which is gorgeous. So you've got all of those really lovely colours there. So you've got 6 different designs in each pack. You get 3 of each. So that's the denim. You've also got the gorgeous watercolour in here as well. Really gorgeous colours again in that one. Oh, I think this one is my favourite though, Midnight Rainbow. We're calling it Midnight Disco. I want to burst out into that new Miley Cyrus song all of a sudden. I don't know why. It's gorgeous this. Loads of rainbows in there. Lots of different designs as well in there. We've then also got for you as well paper and wood, which is absolutely beautiful. So you've got all different paper styles in there, and then you've got your woods in there as well. Then you've also got as well the ombre here as well. Details on your screen are for the gemstone bundles. We'll give you details of those in a moment. Here's the Hunkydory details that you need. 33.55 or 50.35. That basically translates cost per sheet to 27 pence or 41 cents, which is really, really awesome value for money. Something else that Debbie was using just a moment ago there are the pop a topper pad. It sounds like a dance move, so I'm going to pop a topper. Do you know what I mean? Over 60% sold through on these. Different themes as well, which is awesome. So you've got the more gentlemanly themes that you've got for the guys here. There's more masculine projects that you might want to take care of. Then you've got the ladies' choice. I'm the ladies' choice. That is a song in Hairspray, and it's going to be in my head for the rest of the day now. You've got heels and dresses and gorgeous things in there. You've got the animal magic in here as well, with all these cute little creatures. All creatures great and small covered here in this one for you. And loads of toppers in this one. For instance, these sassy dogs here, you've got 3 big toppers here, 3 tags, and then 2 banners as well. So you've got eight toppers in there, which is fantastic. And then playtime. This one is for maybe those younger members of the family. You've got some cartoony bits in here as well. It really is gorgeous. You've got 45 sheets in each one of these, giving you 180 sheets in total. What's 180 times 6? Well, actually, I can already work that out for you. You've got over 1,600 elements in total across all of those pads there. So you've got loads of value in that one. Right, gemstones. These are the gorgeous ones with 8 sheets. So you've got different colours in here. You've got your greens, you've got the pinks, you've got blue, purple, monochrome, gold, silver, and the amber as well. Now, this is not a choice. You are getting all of those for that price, $19.99 or $27.99. Now, we've got Glimmer mists available for you on the show. We have got the bronze penny, which is this one here. You also have baby pink. A quarter of the stock of that one has gone. The next one we're going to look at is the apple green. She got those apple bottom greens. That's not the song, is it? But in my head, that's how it goes. We got the azure sky. 20% of that one's gone. And we've got the midnight black for you as well. Absolutely gorgeous. $4.99 or $6.99. I think I haven't seen these demonstrated for a really long time, Debbie. So for anyone that is new to these, as I am, what's so fabulous about these?
The Prism Mists, these are these are the Glimmer Mists. These are fabulous water-based sprays. Now, when I say it sounds really, really like I'm trying to dumb that down a bit, but just to make it a little bit easier for you to understand, they're a water-based ink, but inside each one, honestly, Joe, you've got to see them to believe them. You in a few, when I say a few, I'm talking a couple of pump of sprays to create some really beautiful pieces of artwork. Make your own pattern cardstock. Do you know, we've just got that beautiful pattern cardstock. That's what you can do with these sprays. But these, you can do all sorts with them. They go onto cardstock. They go directly onto MDF. They go onto things like metal. You can spray them onto cloths, materials, different materials. There's lots of things that you can put them on. Now, I'm going to show you this green. It's absolutely beautiful, but it's got that beautiful glimmer shine to it as well. I love these. Now, I've taken some watercolour cardstock. I'm just going to use it. Now, I don't know if you give it a little shake, but all you're going to do is literally 1, 2, and you can go as big spritz or as little spritz as you want. So that's the beautiful green one. I'm going to pop on that let me move that out of the way because I'm spritzing everything there. Oh, look at this. These are beautiful. And I say you only need to spray a little bit. I think I'm going to brighten it up a little bit. Have we still got any of the pink left?
No, but
is it nearly gone?
Oh, it's nearly gone.
Nearly gone, but look at the pink. I honestly love these. Look, I mean, I'm putting quite a lot of that pink down there now, but look how that's just transformed this. And it literally is a spritz on there. You can either dry this off with a heat gun. You can dry it off with a heat gun. I'm going to show you, Joe, because I've just had it in my hand. What did I do with it? I had it in my hand a second ago. Oh, the ones that I made earlier. I've done it again. I do it every single time.
What you lost?
I haven't lost anything.
They're right there, right next to you. Right under your nose.
Right under my nose. Absolutely right under my nose. But you've got this beautiful shimmer and shine. And I don't know if you can see there. Can you see the shimmer through there? They're absolutely beautiful. This one's actually dry now, but it's ready to use as backgrounds. Die cut into it. Take your petals, your flowers, your butterflies, whatever it is that you want to die cut into. You can make your own background sheets so easy. And they're a water-based one as well. So it means that you can also do things like blending with them as well, and you can colour with them. You could actually pop some onto your mats. I'm just going to put that down there to dry a second, Joe, because I'm conscious I've got it all over. But you can take your water brush and pick your water brush up, and you can pick it up and start to, what have you done with spare card? Let's bring it on here. I wish I'd have chopped some of this card down, but you can paint with it as well. So you can pick them up and you can paint with them. So honest to goodness, the spritz, and let's talk about the size of this bottle.
Mahoosive.
Huge. Absolutely huge bottle on there. And it's going to last you a long, long time.
50
But what
mils
you're
in
being
there, Debbie.
guaranteed is you're going to get that beautiful shimmering effect every single time. Can I show you the powders?
Yeah,
Let me
go on
clean
then.
this up a second, Joe. Let me clean
No
this up a second.
problem.
I'm just trying to
We
find
need to say
wipes.
happy anniversary to Suzette. She's celebrating her 17th anniversary today. Is there a substance for 17, Debbie?
Is it what?
Is there like a thing? You know, because one is paper, isn't it? First anniversary.
You're asking
Isn't there a I know, and me, I mean, there's no way
I
I
didn't
know.
get past 9.
I've never got past the first anniversary, Debbie, let alone any of the other ones. But isn't there like a thing for every year?
There
all
is,
the years.
there
So I
is.
wonder what 17 is.
We need to find out, Joe.
We'll
we need to find out.
I'm sure we'll find out. Laura is on it next door. She's on it like a car bonnet on the Google. They're finding out for us. The adorable scorable Melissa Horn says, is all the paper A4? It is all A4, yes, in the Hunkydory range. It is indeed. And also a Susie T saying how she loved that cube card. And she's going to make one today. So thank you, Debbie, for that. Right, I know we've only got a few minutes left. Don't forget to get your checking out your baskets as well. I can see a lot of you with very full baskets sat there online. What are we doing with these? And I definitely have never seen these ones demonstrated.
Oh
Debbie.
my God, I love prison powders. These are the pearlescent powders, Joe. Now these are they're mica based, so they've got made up of several different pigment inks in there as well.
Ooh.
So love these. Now it's a little pot, but a little goes a long, long way. I'm telling you. Again, you can paint with these as well. You can add them to water spritzers, Joe, if you want to. So you could pop a little bit into a water spritzer and put a bit of water in, and you could get a nice spray using from these as well. But you get this beautiful pearlescent finish because you've got the mica in there as well. They're absolutely fabulous. Now I'm going to use, well, I don't want my spritzer. Let me bring my spritzer down. I'm going to just drop, and I say drop, a little bit down, pinch a little bit up, and just pop a little, little
Debbie.
Debbie being the word, little.
I'm going to start calling you Delicate Debbie from
I'm
now
not
on,
delicate,
you know.
I can tell you that much. But each one of them have got several different colour pigments in them. So
Awesome.
when you use them, Joe, in fact, let's just spritz that first. This is the pink one that I'm using. But when you a spritzer that works would help, Debbie. But when you spritz them, you get this beautiful, look,
Debbie.
honestly, they're beautiful. And you could add to now, because I've got a bit of water down there. Let me bring in, where's that gorgeous, this one, I love this one, the sepia. I think this is beautiful. And again, just drop a little bit down. If you want to get one of those little tools that you can pick up with, I'm using, oh, Debbie, stop being so heavy-handed, girl. Do you know what though? I wonder if this would work.
It's your nails, Debbie. That's what it is.
It is
Blame
my
the
nails,
Blame
Joe.
the
It
nails.
is my nails. My solo nails. Let me put a bit of blue down as well. Let's pop a bit of blue in there. But again, like I said, they're mixed. They're made up of mica based, and they've also got lots of different colour pigments in them, so you get different effects. If you were just using the one, I've picked that spritzer up that don't work, Joe. But honestly, just look at the explosion of colour.
Gorgeous.
Now, if you put a little bit of that powder into one of these, you could, oh look, I'm in love already. Stop squirt it wrong area, Debbie, and don't squirt yourself. But let that dry, and I'm just going to bring it up so you can see it, but it's an explosion of colour. These are absolutely beautiful, and they're very long. They go a long way as well, Joe. Now, I did one before the show so that I've got it to show you.
Debbie, that is truly beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous? Chop this down, you've got a background. Cut into it, you've got absolutely fabulous. And can you see that lovely shimmer? This is what I'm talking about. If I would say anything, look at the price of these for a set of 4. $9.99. 4 colours are going to give you multitudes of colours. Let me just tell you, just go and have a look at the different colours that are on there, but you will love them. Absolutely love them. Are they all the lot for...
So you get a set of 4. You get a set of 3 for $9.99, $30.49. We don't have though all the colours, I'm afraid. I'm not sure we do have all the ones that Debbie just used. Let me just show you the still of the one that we have, which is set 4. Is the one that we actually have the most of. It's a 3-piece pearlescent powder set that you've got. $9.99 or $13.49 is your price. There it is there. And what you've got in here is you've got the glimmering green. You've got the opulent orange, and you've got the sunshine shimmer in there as well, which is fantastic. And we've got another set for you as well. You've got the brilliant burgundy, radiant rose, and Sepia Splendor. So yeah, they're the two options that you have available for you at the moment. Make sure you grab those. Debbie?
Yes, my love.
We are out of time.
No!
Where does it go? Honestly, seeps through our fingers, doesn't it, today? It's been gorgeous. It's been lovely being back in the studio with you, Debbie. It's been a little while, hasn't it, since we worked together?
Absolutely.
And we've got a fantastic show coming up in an hour, haven't you? Why don't you get our creative juices flowing for what you're going to show us next show?
Right. I'm just trying to think the top of my head. Woodland Friends. We've got the gorgeous Woodland Friends on there. We've got 3D embossing folders on there. We've got the Rose Garden. We've got layerable cuttable sentiments. We've got Lee Holland stamps.
Oh, lovely.
That's what I can think of the top of their head just for now.
Awesome. It's going to be a
Absolutely
chock-a-block show. Make sure you come and join us for that show in an hour's time. We're going to grab some lunch. You get a cuppa, do what you need to do, and join us back here in an hour's time. Don't forget to check out your baskets. See you back here at 4 p.m/11 a.m. Take care.